friends. Today we're going to be diving into a fun, festive 12 days campaign. We're also going to be talking goal setting to crush your year-end goals while keeping things simple and impactful. But before we do, we're going to get this streamed over in to our Social Sales School Facebook group. This is our free Facebook group where I go live every Tuesday at 11 a.m. Central, and I'm going to check the intranet. So how are you guys doing? Please go ahead and let me know if you're catching this on replay viewer. Thank you. We are streaming now into LinkedIn again, and we are also streaming into YouTube. I'm very excited to be back in both of those places. So if you happen to be catching those in either YouTube or LinkedIn, will you let me know? I am over on my business page right now, so we're going to drop this into a couple of places. I'm going to drop this into our Cicely social group. For those of you who don't yet have access to our software, we're going to be doing a special event tomorrow. Yes, tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th at 12 p.m. Central. We're going to be focusing on this 12-day campaign. We're going to talk a bit about it today, but for the people over in the software group, we have pre-built a 12-day posting sequence with the goal to help you generate more leads, more sales, more conversations, and grow your groups during the month of December. So in today's training, we're going to jump in to that being one of the ways you can use the 12 days. And if you happen to be in the Cicely social group, you will get the pre-build. If you've registered, we've shared it, but we're going to share in that group the training on actually how to automate that posting, because that's what that software can do for you. Okay. So if you are not yet there, you can just put in the comments. How about you just put the word software? That will make it easy for me to understand what you're asking for, and we can get you more information about that. We're also streaming into, of course, our Social Sales School Facebook group. This is where I do a free training for you guys, 11 a.m. Central every Tuesday. And if you have not caught any of those trainings and you want to catch up, you can always go into the events section of the Facebook group and you can get caught up on lots and lots and lots of trainings that we have been doing for multiple years. So go ahead, tell me what's happening in your world. Where are you guys tuning in from? I think we're ready to jump in. Somebody give me an okay in the comments. Let me know you're here, because I do love to see that you are here. I want to know that everything is streaming and we can dive into today's topic. Then in just about a little over an hour, I will be Zooming with my VIPs. So if you are in our VIP club every Tuesday at 12:15 Central, we get to Zoom with you. And that club includes not only Zoom coaching and question time, it's also a private community off of Facebook. Hi, Lara. How's my internet today? Will you let me know? It's a private community off of Facebook. So if you're seeing this on YouTube, LinkedIn, or Facebook, it doesn't matter. Our VIP club is not on any social platform. It is offsite so that you can stay focused. And we have learning and training inside of, I guess you could call like a course area. We have resource area, and we have multiple clubs over there. So you can always go to socialsaleschool.com and you can learn more about that. Fantastic. So remember, if you are a VIP member, drop VIP, because what's really great is if you come to the Tuesday free training, then we go a little bit deeper in VIP club. And our focus of VIP club is goals. So today we're going to dive in the free training to how to use my 12-day campaign. We've talked about it multiple places now, in part to crush your year-end goals, keeping things simple and impactful. And the reason is because people struggle with consistency and they struggle with achieving goals in December. So if that's you, that's what we're going to talk about in this free training today. I'm going to give you 4 different insights and things you can take action on. And then we're going to dive into them more in depth. In the VIP club, we're really focusing on goal setting this month. We kind of took it a little bit deeper last Tuesday inside of VIP club. So shout out to all of you doing the work. We talked about SMART goals, and we dug into kind of the why behind our goals, what makes us tick, and does this even matter to you, or are you just doing things to do things? We find a lot of people struggle with consistency. So if any of this is you, put a 1 in the comments below. If you struggle with consistency, especially in December, maybe because you're feeling overwhelmed during the holiday busy season. If that's you, give me a 1. Okay, I'm curious, just curious. You guys got your holiday shopping started? If you are present shopping for people, how is that going? I have not started it, so I'm certainly not overwhelmed with anything yet. have not started anything. I'll start at like December 20th. So I'm good. Maybe it's the decorating. Maybe it's the cookie days. Maybe it's the family in town. Maybe it's the kids off school. But does anything with the holiday season contribute to the overwhelm for you? Give me a 1. Maybe you simply don't have a clear plan to stay on track. And that can keep you from being consistent and achieving your goals in December and all the time. If you feel like that could be you, give me a 1. Or maybe, and this is what we see a lot, so you're not alone if this is you, maybe you're getting distracted by shiny objects instead of focusing on what works. If that's you, this is probably the biggest, is it a dilemma? What's the word? The biggest thing I'm seeing across social for why people are not, Lara feels me on this, why people are not getting results. They're not staying consistent. They're not achieving their goals because they're getting distracted. Now, if that is you, welcome. My name is Kathy Callahan, and I like to help entrepreneurs build simple, sustainable businesses. I love teaching action plans and simple social strategies to drive growth and engagement, get you more sales while keeping things fun, manageable, even during the busy season of the year. Okay, so today we're going to dive into 4 key insights. So if you're ready, type I'm ready. If you are in any of these Facebook groups that we're in and you're seeing this video, it's actually a video on my public business page. So you are welcome to go down and click on the video and grab that copy link or grab that share button and throw it over to your personal page, tag some people in this, drop it into a messenger if you have a team. These Tuesday trainings will be very beneficial, and I'm streaming again to my public business page so that y'all can share even if people are not yet in our groups. If you're seeing this on YouTube, obviously you can share it. And if you are seeing this on LinkedIn, so go ahead and tag some people and let's get into it. Okay. Number 1, I'm going to give you guys 4 insights to help you with this problem that we're talking about today. Let's dive in a little bit more to the 12-day campaign idea. Now, I have trained multiple places in part, okay, hi Maureen. I have trained multiple places in part on this concept. It is one of my favorite things to do in December. And so just to remind you guys, if you are inside of the Assistly Social Group, tomorrow, Wednesday, December 11th, we're going to go in depth into a pre-build that I have given you. And I'll give you a website right now if you guys want the pre-build, because you can grab the pre-build whether you are in the group or not. Okay. So let me pop up something on your screen for you guys. I will pop up this and it's going to scroll across your screen. No, let's not make it scroll. Let's make it just pop up. If you guys go to pcatu.co/12 days, there's a free pre-build. I'm going to train you a little bit more on the 12-day campaign concept. But if you just highlight that, copy it, type it in your notebook, something, I don't know. Let me drop it in the comments for you guys. Go grab the freebie that I made, okay? It will then link you into the group where we're doing a fun training tomorrow, not on the 12-day concept, because I'm going to talk about the 12-day concept today, but on how to kind of use the pre-done for you content that I've created and how to get it posted in just a couple clicks over to your groups, multiple groups, profiles, okay? We're going to do it in the Assistly Social group because that's the software that we use to automate. But Lindsay, Holly, and myself are going to have a little bit of fun with this 12-day campaign in the sense of not the strategy as much, because I'm going to talk about strategy today, but more in like getting the posting done. And I've pre-built a 12-day campaign for you. You can grab it on that website right there, pcatu.co/12 days. If you have any problems, please let me know. So the idea, okay, so we're kind of building on this. We talked about it a bit in multiple trainings now. The idea of the 12-day campaign. So let's just say, oh, look, my hair keeps disappearing in my virtual background. This is my old closet, by the way. Has anybody ever hung out with me in my old closet? I miss my old closet, so I'm going to pretend I'm back in it. The idea of the 12 days campaign is to help you over 12 days in December. I traditionally have done it in December, although you could do it anytime. Doesn't matter when you guys are watching this video. 12 days to get your audience engaged, to get you more sales, to grow your groups, to get bookings, It gives you 12 days of consistency and it kind of builds, okay? So there's multiple ways to do this 12 days. I have already trained multiple times on this, but I want you guys to stay focused on this portion of it for today's training. A campaign, the word campaign in my mind is, if you think about it, we have this certain marketing campaign, we have this certain selling campaign. It's this thing we're focusing on doing. Okay. So if you're doing nothing in December and you have some goals, drop your goals in the comments. Maybe you need a paycheck for Christmas and you have a goal to sell. Maybe your December goal is to generate more leads on social media so that in January, when you kick off your health challenge, you have more people to invite to the challenge. Maybe your goal for December is simply to not completely set your business on the shelf. We're talking inside the VIP club about short-term and long-term goals. 12-day campaign, you need to think, what is my goal for December before you decide how to execute it? The concept of 12 days is for you to put 12 days in a row of, this is how I do it, of posts or content. You could do it as action tasks or conversations, edit the system if you prefer. 12 days of post or content that will help you meet the goal. Okay, so we want to keep our audience engaged. We want to keep our audience excited, and we want to be moving toward our goals, and we do not want to set our business down. So the way that I'm going to be doing 12 days with you guys inside of the freebie that I made for you, so y'all can go grab it if you did not grab it, because I've trained on it, but not as in depth as I am with this freebie and tomorrow's training, is I decided to help my audience the way most people need. So type me in the comments below, whether you're replay or live, the biggest goal you have for your business in December. A lot of my audience wants engagement. They just want people to comment without really understanding where that's going to take them. I understand that we don't just want comments for comments. We want true conversation. We want growth. We want a community that engages and that responds and that we can help with whatever problem or desire they have. So the way I built this 12 days for you guys is I built it based on the goals that I hear a lot of you having that maybe you can't state directly. So go get that freebie, grab it. You'll get an email from me with it, and then we can dive in tomorrow more on the automation part. We can dive in more today in VIP Club on the strategy part, okay? So the 12 days just makes it fun. It makes it purposeful. It makes it simple. It makes it all the things that I want. If your goal is to grow your community, that's part of what I built into the 12 days. I used a strategy where you're kind of taking your audience from unengaged. That's how I assumed maybe your audience is in your group. Maybe they're not purchasing. Maybe it's the same people commenting, with the goal to move from there to a thriving community in 12 days. That's how I built the 12 days that I gave you guys. Now, go grab the freebie. It is literally done for you. The posts are there. The graphics are there. And then tomorrow, we're going to dive into how you could just literally in a few clicks of a button, attach it to your group or groups. Okay. So 12 days, we have trained more in depth in like sales ways and different trainings. I want you guys for today's free training to think about, am I struggling with consistency? Am I struggling with getting results simply because I don't have anything that's really strategic, simple, and that I'm focused on? So a 12-day campaign could very easily give you something to focus on in December. Make sure it aligns with your goals. You're welcome, Maureen. Make sure it aligns with your goals. Okay, let's talk about another thing. And I want you guys to think about how this insight number 2 from today's training with helping you reach your goals could help. Small, consistent action. The reason why I like 12 days so much, and again, you guys got to figure out what lights your fire and what gets results. You got to research, you got to do, you got to track the activity. It's just like a workout. I got to find a better parallel. Small, consistent actions over time. Small, consistent actions can create momentum. In just 12 days, imagine what it might look like for you to show up consistently, taking your audience from unengaged, not paying attention, not buying, not inviting people, to a thriving, engaged community that wants to refer people to you. What would that feel like? I like the 12-day campaign because one of my goals is to have a thriving community of people who buy my products, share my products, services, opportunities, whatever the case may be, and I don't have to drag them through. So if you use the 12-day campaign or whatever strategy you're using, in December, I like the 12-day campaign. Year round, I love the weekly event strategy, just like we're doing right now. I love weekly events. I love challenges. I love parties, classes, workshops. That's kind of my little small actions over time, because you'll see people plug in. You'll see me show up with small bits. I don't stress out about, oh my gosh, I got to tell them all the things today. We're going to keep seeing each other. Okay. So 12 days can help you with that whole mentality and let go of, like, I know over 12 days, I'm going to be able to deliver and take people from point A to point B. Does that make sense to you guys? Do you ever underestimate the power of these little activities? Okay. Imagine if you're doing that, by the way, imagine if I said you only get to eat once a year. Are you a bear? Do bears only eat once a year? Then they hibernate. I have no idea how bears operate. I'm looking at the squirrels out the window right now. Imagine if I'm like this. Okay. So 1,200 calories a day times 12 months in the year. How many calories is that? 1,200, 144,000. I'm doing math wrong. Times 30 is at a zero, 1 million. I don't know. I'm going to guess we get like 52 million calories a year. I could have totally mutilated that math. Pretend it's only 500,000 calories a year. Somebody do math on 1,200 calories a day. How many calories is that over a year? And that's if you're like not eating a lot. 1,200 calories. Hey, Siri. Somebody ask your Alexa. 1,200 times 365. That's all I need. I just need that simple math. What if I said all those calories you need to eat today, and you will not eat again until December 10th, 2025? Okay. How is that? Well, first of all, you will die. Thank you. See? Okay, my second answer was better. Today, guys, you got 1 hour to go eat 438,000 calories. And I'll be like, what's wrong? That's how many you're going to eat in a year anyway. Let's just knock it out and get it all done now. You're going to die. You're not even going to be able to like eat. Like, you won't even be able to get it all. We tend to do this with our business. Like, I have to do it all. And I have to do it all now. And I did so many things that now I just died. My business is dead. So the small, consistent activities, think about the small, consistent actions. It's kind of like breaking apart the 438,000 calories that you're going to eat this year, this next coming year, into months, into days, and then into hours, and then into minutes, and then into seconds. Y'all got 20 minutes. My kids got 20 minutes at school to eat their lunch. Do you understand? So the idea of insight number 2 is these small, consistent actions can lead big momentum. Inside a VIP club, guys, if you're in social sales school and you hang out with me in VIP, raise your hand. Inside a VIP club, we talk about these little micro actions, whether it is my weekly show and sell or the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 DMS or this goal setting that we're doing in December. It's this culmination of all these little tiny things that we tend to underestimate where it can take our business. Are you doing that? Are you being too hard on yourself? Stop that. Stop that right now. Consistent small action. So if it's the 12 days and that gets you going, let's go. Next, we want to look at the alignment of the activity with the goals. Now, this sounds ridiculously duh, but nobody does this, okay? If I say into you inside a VIP, so Kanetha's here, Sonia's here, Lara's here, Jean's here, who else is here that's in VIP? Okay, for those of you that are VIPers, and I say, hey, what goal are you working toward? And then I matched what you say, whoop, whoop, whoop. I matched what you say your goal is with the activity you're doing. Often, it doesn't align. Example again, I need to hear from you guys because this is your day. This is your time with me in the free training every Tuesday. Do you do this? I personally want to lose about 20 pounds. I want to feel good. I'm 47. My kids are young. The youngest ones are 7 and 9. They're super active. And my oldest, who's 19, and my bonus son, who's 20, I play with my kids. Like, I'm at the trampoline park jumping on the trampoline. I'm out playing football with the kid. Like, I do the things. I want to do the things. My dad is 76. He does the things. I want to do that. So if I think, how did I get so far away from a body that can easily do that? And I go and set these goals. I want to weigh 140 pounds. I want to be able to run around without First of all, I also wanted to run around without peeing my pants. I fixed that one. I want to be able to run around without my knees hurting, without running out of breath, without having this, whatever it is. And so then I go create a supposed action plan. And I'm doing some kind of activity that wouldn't even contribute toward any of those goals, but I'm doing things. What would it be a thing I'm doing? Maybe I'm sun tanning. Maybe I'm swimming in the pool, but more like laying on the raft. Maybe I'm at the gym. I'm at the gym. So think about this with business. I'm at the gym, and yesterday I did not work out. I sat and talked to Julie, my business coach, for like 45 minutes and did my makeup. I was at the gym. I checked the box. I walked in. I scanned it. I scanned the thing. My activity, my actions didn't align with anything that's going to help me get toward the goal. So 12-day campaign, when you do it with me, when you look in the freebie, if you guys didn't get it, we got a YouTube viewer. Hi, Shannon. Are you new? Tell me if I ended up with somebody that's in my community, because I'm just now starting to stream over to YouTube again. Grab your freebie and welcome. Thank you. When I built this 12-day campaign, I aligned it with the goals that I think you have. You have to edit it. You have to take kind of the structure and the systems we give you and say, but does that help me meet my goal? Because if I think you have a Facebook group, but you don't have a Facebook group, you might do your 12 days different. If I've built the 12 days around an unengaged, uninterested Facebook group that died, but at one time was, revive the interest and revive and find people in there who maybe shouldn't be in there too. And then also get more sales during December, get bookings if you're doing anything with events, and then getting referrals. You need to say, is the action going to align with the goal? Because y'all could go do the exact same 12-day thing and not get any results, or get someone else's results. Does that make sense? Okay, talk to me about that one. And last but not least, for today's little insight, this is why I love 12 days. I do things that make sense to me, that give me the results I want, but also I have to enjoy it. If you can do things without finding the joy, more power to you, okay? I like fun. I like festive. I used to be a kindergarten teacher, so the seasonal themes, the thematic units would make math not so boring, okay? It also got my kids interested because they're surrounded by candy canes and Santa Claus and all the things. I'm just going to play into that. I'm going to recognize that, and I'm going to bring that into my business. So inside the 12 days of December campaign, I'm calling ours 12 days of giftness. So if you didn't get that freebie yet, the one that I created for you guys, it's called 12 days of giftness instead of 12 days of Christmas. Lindsay Holly made the giftness up. I thought that was cute. We've done 12 days of December. We've done 12 days of giveaways. We've done season sparkle. 12 days of joy. In that freebie, I give you multiple different things you can call it. But I like to play with the season. I like to play with the festivities. This is why inside of Social Sales School, we now have Theme Up Club. Diane Drummond creates all the content for y'all to like spice it up for the season. So you don't have to think about that. You can focus more on driving the traffic. I created the 12 days so you can focus more on conversations with the people, generating the leads, putting the content out there, and then tracking and paying attention. Fun and festive themes not only bring joy to your audience, but also make your work more enjoyable. Who doesn't want to have more enjoyable work? Type me in the comments below if you like to play with the seasons, if you like to play with the fun, if you like to look around and be like, well, there's where their focus is. How can I be a part of that instead of trying to fight where they're paying attention? Go put a Rudolph on your holiday package, and all of a sudden it's more fun to buy the skincare this time of year. Put all your presents inside of a stocking, and when you're doing your online parties, pull them out of a stocking. I did that one year, okay? So you guys, let's wrap up. And remember, there's a couple places you can go next. You can go to socialsaleschool.com and you can get into our clubs. Inside of the clubs, it is less than $30 a month if you get into all 3 clubs right now. The Prosperity Bundle is still out there. You'll get VIP Club Weekly with me. If you're there, please reply below if you like it, what you like about it. You'll get Theme Up Club with all the content created for you with Diane, and Layla just launched her Action Takers Club. For those of you who are just standing in your own way, you're not sure how to sort through your schedule, you know that you've got it, and maybe it's the mindset work, but also it's the tangible, like how do I create my schedule? How do I get things done? What should I do first? All that stuff, right? I bring the fun, the simplicity, the strategy, and the weekly coaching. Okay, so go to socialsaleschool.com if you want to learn more about that and you're not part of our clubs yet. That's a purchase site right there. If you want the freebie, go to pcatu.co. PCATU stands for Purpose Creator Action Taker University. That's my big LLC where everything's underneath that. And get the freebie, pcatu.co/12 days. And then this will also link you if you want to come tomorrow for the training that's in our free software group. You'll learn more about how to automate that. And Lindsay and I are going to do a fun little contest. So you'll get more on top of that if you're over in the Assistly group. If you have questions, comments, or donations, please drop them in the comments. Remember, you guys, the key to a successful December and the key to a successful 12 days campaign is keep focused and actionable. Type those words below. Focused, actionable. Every day can have one simple task that can drive engagement or support your goals. You can ask a fun question. You can spotlight someone in your group. You can offer a small incentive for people to interact. You don't have to overthink this. It's about creating momentum without overwhelm, okay? Without overwhelm and without overwhelming yourself or your audience. Breaking it apart to these little pieces, not eating all 438,000 calories in 1 hour, but spreading it out over the year. 12-day campaign could be a great way for you to get some momentum in December. So take action today. You can start planning your own 12-day campaign to reach your goals. If you need more help with goals, get into VIP Club. Let's dive into our goals to make sense of the action plans you're creating, okay? Make sense of your goals, reach your goals, and engage your audience. And remember, if you want personalized guidance, done for you resources, go to socialsaleschool.com so that we can help you stay focused for the rest of 2024, get results and stay on track, and prep you for an amazing new year. Comment below or message if you need anything. And thank you for joining me wherever you ended up, Facebook, YouTube, or LinkedIn today. And I will see you next Tuesday, 11 a.m. Central for a free training. And VIP Club members, I will see you very soon inside of VIP. All right, you guys, that's it. Bye for now.